Hey all, today we're taking a look at The Bridge by Concealcraft. Let's get into it. Now if you like this content, like, sub, shares, all that good stuff, I really appreciate it. Also down below, coupon codes and merch to help support the channel. So Concealcraft reached out to me about reviewing The Bridge, which is their take on a belly band done better. Let's go to the table and we'll take a look at it closer. So on the table I have laid out the bridge, the holster I've been using with it, and some of the accessories that they sent me that you can also use with the bridge. You have some tourniquets, some spare mag pouches, and then there's a smaller pouch here that you can use for magazines, cuffs. I use it for a speed loader, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But we're going to talk about the overall system. So the belly band has been around for a long time. As I reviewed one, it was suboptimal. The gun ended up falling out of it, which just made it, I immediately stopped using it. I've been using this now for about a month or so, and I got to say I've got no major complaints. It's worked out pretty good. So how the system works is you have basically a strap here, kind of like a belt on the back, and you're able to adjust it, and then you have a nice clip here. So you basically adjust it and then put it on, and I'll show putting it on in a little bit. But then in the front here you have Velcro and you have a pouch, and that's where your gun goes. So I have here my Kimber K6S in a T5 custom Kydex holster, and the only thing that I need to make this attached to this is basically just a standard belt clip that I would have already been using. So no modification at all to this holster. I merely stick it in here, slide it over the front here where it has like a basically like a mock belt style, or I guess it is kind of a belt, but basically a section here, right? And that's it. Then you've attached it to the system and you're able to wear your actual holster without actually needing a belt. So that's kind of nice. And then some of the pouches here, what I've actually done with this one smaller pouch they offer is I take a speed strip and I stick it in like so. And then I've got my gun and a speed strip. So with this system, it makes it really convenient out here in the Arizona desert where it's already, get breaking over 100. If I have to go out somewhere and I don't want to wear pants that maybe need a belt or something like that, if I just have gym shorts on, I can put this on and have pretty much the same level of retention I would if I was wearing pants with a belt with my gun, and it's secure, and I can also carry a spare reload. So I've used this system again for about a month and a half, and I've seen no issues with it fraying. No, it's not coming apart or anything. The elastic hasn't stretched out. In fact, one of the things I like about the back here, this back strap, is this isn't elastic. So a lot of belly bands, they're very elasticy and they can stretch and they stretch out. This is just like a normal, like a nylon belt material, I believe. So it doesn't stretch. And that's really good because it doesn't sag. With some of the belly bands, I'm sure we've all seen the same display. You go to a gun show and you see the cheapo $20 belly band that has, they stuck a full-size 1911 holster or 1911 in it, and the thing is sagging down. It looks terrible, and you always wonder why they keep putting that display out, but they do, and they, advertise you can carry whatever you want. Well, with this, you can actually carry whatever you want because it's supporting the gun much like a full-size normal belt would. But this really offers a lot of versatility over a standard belly band because this whole section here is Velcro. So they do have a variety of different pouches. They have tourniquets and stuff. And to attach them, they just go stick in like so. Now they're attached. They're not going anywhere. And then again, if you have any pouches and stuff that you already own that are Velcro, you can Velcro them in there without issue. So now that I've talked about some of the features of this, I'm going to put it on and show you how well it conceals. So here we are at everybody's favorite camera angle, crotch cam, and I'm basically wearing the minimal amount of clothing I can without getting kicked off YouTube. Just a thin t-shirt, not even a particularly baggy t-shirt. Usually I wear Hawaiian shirts and stuff. They're great for concealment. This is just a regular t-shirt, and I'm wearing gym shorts. And I'm wearing my Kimber, and as you can see, or not see, it really isn't printing that much at all. And even if it does, if I pull the shirt really tight, you kind of see a little bit of the outline of the butt of the gun. But this is, again, just a lightweight shirt. So I'd say that's pretty good concealment considering, no reinforced belt, no nothing, just a t-shirt and gym shorts. So I've tucked my shirt in here so you can get a better look at everything. And as you can see, everything is being fully supported by the bridge and not by my pants because these are just elastic waistband gym shorts. But everything is still very secure. I can move around a little bit and I can dance around and whatever I might be doing, wherever I might be going. Maybe I'm going for a jog, maybe I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and this is secure. And I can still, reach my gun. I can get a full firing grip on the gun to pull that out. Holstering is also easy because I'm using my own holster. And I have a variety of different holsters all ready to go that will all work with this because I don't have to modify them. I don't have to change anything. I've looked at a Filster Enigma for a long time, and down the road someday I might actually try that out. But one of the things I'm not particularly fond of about the Filster Enigma is it has to be a specific holster that works with it. There's basically a list of approved people that work with that system. And while I think that's going to be good for a lot of people, maybe you don't necessarily have that approved list. Maybe you don't necessarily have a holster that has I think it needs a tall attachment, different stuff like that. This, again, no modification to the holster. I didn't even have to take off the belt clip because it uses the belt clip. I have my spare speed loader that tucks in right here. I can easily grab that, and I could just as easily change that out for a magazine and then, have a different holster, with a mag-fed semi-automatic pistol without changing a whole lot. Just change out the holster and then take this out and put the magazine in. So it's very versatile, and I find it to be very comfortable wearing it all day because there's not really anything digging into you. Again, you don't have to worry about a belly band, a traditional belly band that the gun might slip out or something like that because it's using a holster. Everybody goes on with Kydex with that audible click. There's that audible click of a Kydex holster retaining your firearm. So let's go up and we'll finish the review. So my final thoughts on The Bridge by Concealcraft. Really, honestly, it's very positive. The last time I reviewed a belly band, it was a very disappointing experience, and I really had kind of stopped looking at belly bands. This makes me rethink belly bands because it's much more secure, and wearing it all day long, it's very comfortable. I don't have to worry about the gun sliding out, and it's as concealable and all-dayable as a standard belly band, just with the added security of actually using a proper holster to conceal your gun. I guess if I had one critique, I wish the strip here for the, again, like the belt going across the front was a little bit thicker, just because it would probably retain a little bit better. And I've not had any issues with any clips falling off. That's just my own personal critique, is maybe that could be a little bit thicker. But honestly, again, I've had no issues with it coming off. That's just something I noticed. But yeah, overall, it's versatile. I really like it. And it's definitely something I'll be considering when I conceal in the summer, when we're out here in Arizona and it's 120. They don't tell you that in a brochure. But yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on the Concealcraft, The Bridge. And put down below, do you use belly bands? If you do, what have you tried? Have you tried The Bridge? And if so, what'd you think about it? But put down below what you think, and have a good day.